in November. She had had a baby in February.
Check. 6. I'm at 8.
Put it on water. Because it isn't.
We'll call the County Board of Commissioners for Washington County emergency meeting to order for June 28th. It's 2 p.m. Roll call, Holly?
Commissioner Miron,
Here.
Commissioner Karwoski,
Here.
Commissioner Kriesel,
Here.
Commissioner Bigham,
Here.
Commissioner Clausen.
Here.
Roll call taken, all present.
Thank you. Want to recognize State Representative Mark Weens has joined us in the audience. If you could join us and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
If you could rise as you're able, place your right hand over your heart, face the flag, and join with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Move to item 2 on the agenda, which is Sheriff's Office. Doug Berglund, Emergency Services Manager. Got a update for us on flooding and take some action.
Mr. Chair, Commissioners, thank you for the opportunity and calling together this emergency meeting. I stand before you today to request board action regarding an emergency declaration based on the current flood threat in Washington County. Before I read the resolution for the record, I would like to provide you a summary of the protective actions currently underway in the southern portion of our county. Regarding the current and forecasted water levels on the Mississippi, Cottage Grove Public Safety has reported both bridges Island have been closed. Most recently, Great Cloud Island Drive Causeway Bridge was closed at 12 o'clock noon closure today, based on recommendations from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Residents on the island were informed this week of the expected timeline for the closure. Cottage Grove Public Safety has informed me that they have an emergency plan in place on behalf of the island residents. In addition, the Great Cloud Island Drive Bridge, as part of County Road 75, has become a downriver collection point for wood debris. The Army Corps of Engineers had made the recommendations to the county to begin coordinated efforts to remove the debris to the most extent possible. These protective measures that have taken place this week, in addition to the city and county efforts I provided to the board at the most recent board meeting, have prompted me to recommend the county enter a state of emergency by passing the proposed emergency declaration that is in your packet. I'll stand for any questions.
Commissioner Bigham.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'll move approval of the resolution declaring a state of emergency in Washington County related to the flooding condition.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Bigham, second by Commissioner Clausen to approve this declaration. Commissioner Bigham.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Doug, for all your efforts, the staff, Sheriff's Office, and want to thank also just a coordinated effort. This is really where this collaboration, these relationships really come to fruition. We talk a lot about this. We train for a lot of this, Doug, but this is where it comes to really be meaningful, right?
That's correct.
And just really appreciate the city of Cottage Grove and their public safety, Gwen Martin, and been in constant contact with Mayor Bailey, Mayor Frankie, Great Cloud Island Township, and the clerk to get communication out. Just really appreciate all these efforts. This is, scary, not unusual during these types of flooding for this area. The upper island is, a lot different than the lower island when it comes to the geographic terrain. And so we've got to be, careful and be mindful and be alert. We don't want people down there. It's dangerous. It's not good to go looking down there. And so really appreciate the efforts to remove the debris and be careful about any additional damage that could be done down there. But just, this is, we just got a bunch of rain again last night. That was not helpful to this cause. So just appreciate all the communication and really hope that people, watch the news for updates, watch social media for updates on it. And I also want to recognize that this isn't the only area of this county that is having flooding. I know that Commissioner Kreezel's area is having flooding too, and I know that the city of Stillwater is managing that well with Mayor Kozlowski there. So and their staff. So just really want to thank our emergency services departments and the collaboration that each and every one of our public safety departments and their staff and city staff and engineers, public works, we can't do it without them as well. So just want to thank everybody for their efforts, and we'll get through this, and we're a resilient county, and it's part of being on these beautiful rivers.
You, Commissioner Clausen, would you?
Sure, I just thank you so much for all your hard work. We have been doing a great job communicating, so I really appreciate staff's work on that, as well as collaborating with all of our partners and our cities. I know that people are bummed by some changes with the upcoming celebrations that we have, and I know that it can be frustrating when we've gotten more rain this last yesterday, and it can be really hard to watch as the rivers continue to increase, but we have a plan in place. And that emergency operations plan is something that we value and we work hard on. And I have a lot of faith and that we will do a fabulous job. So thank you for coming to us and telling us about this. And thank you for your hard work. There's going to be a lot more of time and effort that is needed. So whatever else you need from us, please let us know.
Thank you.
Commissioner Kreisel.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Doug, Great Cloud Island, how's the utility infrastructure look? Is that being threatened? I mean, you're closing the bridge and access point. Is there redundancy with, offhand?
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Kreisel, there was, Xcel Energy was down there and did an assessment of the situation. I think they were there Wednesday and possibly even Thursday. Right now, it's status quo, and that's part of the concerted efforts that are going to take place to remove the debris, to mitigate any potential of loss of power down there. But right now, that is not expected.
Oh, that's great to hear. I just want to commend you. This is in your wheelhouse, past experience. You just do an outstanding, your leadership is outstanding, Doug. And, it's one of those situations whenever there's emergency in Washington County, people rise to the occasion, whether it's the local government agencies or even, you go back to 1965, the dike in Stillwater, they called it the teenager dike. I mean, teenagers helped build it, but it's a testament to the caliber of people that we were fortunate to have in Washington County, and situations like this, it's all hands on deck. So thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Commissioner Bingham.
Thank you, Doug, and I just want to put this on the record too, because I'm assuming that there's a lot of media watching. It's a holiday weekend. Actually, weather's supposed to be fantastic, but I just want to point out there is a no wake zone in place right now, and that is from the Wakota Bridge to Lock and Dam number 2. Washington, Dakota, and Pierce counties have all put out their own press releases on it, but folks, please be respectful. Please be respectful of that, and want folks to be aware when you're out there that there's a no wake zone.
Thank you.
Anything else from the board? Well, Doug, I'll just add thanks for coming forward. I know this board is willing to step forward on any day at any time to do what we can to assist our residents. We definitely are partners with our cities throughout the county. We certainly appreciate the county being there to assist our cities, and thank, as mentioned before, Sheriff's Department, Public Safety, Public Works, all helping the cities. There was even, and we really appreciate Commissioner Bingham and Commissioner Kreisel that largely represent the majority of our major rivers, the Mississippi and St. Croix, and the knowledge you have about your cities and the support you, the contact you have, the relationships you built is all important to making a county a better partner. But anyhow, we really feel for the residents. These are their livelihood, their personal properties, and we hope everybody stays safe. So hopefully this will get a lot better in a couple of days. So if there's no further comment, I look for a motion to adjourn. Wait, we didn't vote on this. That's the key thing. Hey, I'll just repeat it, though, it's been a while. Commissioner Bigham made the motion, Commissioner Clausen seconded for the approval of a resolution declaring state of emergency in Washington County related to flooding condition. Holly, roll call, please.
Commissioner Muron,
Aye.
Commissioner Kriesel,
Aye.
Commissioner Bigham,
Aye.
Commissioner Clausen,
Aye.
Commissioner Karwoski.
Aye.
Resolution passes 5-0.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
We'll look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Muron, second by Commissioner Bigham. All in favor of adjournment signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are adjourned.
Your vote.